You supposed to be my sneaky link, and your link not hitting for shit. Why are you here? What are we doing? 10 minutes go by, y'all. 20 minutes go by, y'all. And this nigga is MIA. I was panicking. I was like, I'm stranded. I have no way to get home, yo. Like, this nigga got my keys, my wallet, got my money. He got everything. Like, I'm mad. I'm frustrated. And I'm like, all of this because I said, I ain't want to talk to you no more, bitch, because your dick won't pop in.
Choose your fighter. Fight. Knockout. You win.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney, but I go by Young and Kiki here on YouTube. And if you is new here, welcome to the family. If you are not new here, welcome back. How was you doing? I done missed you. I hope you are still staying safe. My God, that is such a tongue twister. Anyways, I hope you are still staying safe out here in these streets, okay? Because Miss Rona is still up and popping, okay? Go get your vaccine, wear your mask, wash your motherfucking hands. Today's video is actually a story time. And this is going to be a story time about how my date left me stranded in a city that I didn't know anything about, had never really been to before. He had my car, he had my keys, he had my wallet, he had everything. I was literally stranded in the middle of nowhere. But before we get into all that juicy goodness and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and ask y'all to subscribe, and I'm gonna wait for you to do it. Did you do it? Good. Thank you. Also, don't forget to head over to Instagram and follow me on there at Young and Kinky. A lot of y'all have been reaching out to me and sliding in my DMs. And honey, let me tell you, I love it. Okay. I love talking to y'all. I love vibing with y'all. So this is my first like little story time video. We got our pajamas on. We got some tea right here in my cute ass mug. This is Refresh. This is mint tea by Tazo, whatever, in my little cute cup. Got this from Things Remembered. And then my pajamas. Just got a cute little pajama set. Can you see? Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Okay, anyways. Oh yeah, and shameless plug right here. I also forgot to mention that my lip as well as my lashes are both from my company, My Pretty Girl. Link will always be down in the description box below. As you guys know, I do sell hair, lashes, nails, cosmetics, handmade lip gloss, beauty products and accessories. Very affordable, so you can get 15% off plus free shipping on your first order. And on my lips, I do have a brown lip liner on, y'all, okay? I don't want y'all thinking that it's dispigmented, but I have chestnut. I have chestnut on my lips, and then I have my cheer wine. So this is the cheer wine. It's ugly ass label, don't mind that. And this is what I have. Okay, y'all, so this story happened back in like 2014, so this is a long time ago. I was like 19 years old at the time. I had just moved back home from Cleveland, Ohio. I did used to live in Cleveland, Ohio. I stayed there for like 9 very awful, very terrible, very cold months, and I put my ass right back down to Virginia. So I just got back from Cleveland, Ohio, and mind you, I'm like 19 years old at the time, okay? And I had just moved 9 hours away from everything I knew and loved. So I'ma just, to put it lightly, a bitch was wilding, okay? I was wilding. I mean, not really, but I just felt like going from high school to living on my own, because I had my own apartment up there. I mean, like, I was going out on dates. I was like making friends and like having little parties and stuff I had never done before. So when I had got home, I kind of like continued that on, and I really just got into dating and seeing what I liked. And you know, I was like a freshman in college at the time. I was 19 years old. I'm like, I don't got no kids, I don't got no man, I don't got no bitch, I don't got no, excuse me, that was disrespectful on it. I don't got no man, I don't got no woman, like I don't got no girl at home. Like, I'm good. I'm single as a dollar bill. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, okay? Do you understand? Back in the day, like, POF was popping, okay? Like, POF, plenty of fish. I hope y'all know what that is. I hope I'm not the only thought up there. But POF was my shit, yo. POF used to be popping back in the day. Let me tell you, where I'm from, boo-boo, where I'm from, Norfolk, Virginia. Hey, stand up. I'm from Virginia, and let me tell you, I live in a big military town. It is no way, if you are in a dating scene, there is no way that you are going out with anybody and in your entire like span of dating people in that area that you don't run into a military dude or somebody in the military. You're gonna date some. If you live in Hampton Road, you are going to date a military nigga. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? And everything you heard about him is true. And this is very important. I want y'all to remember this, okay? I want y'all to remember that, okay? Big military town. I'm on POF, I go on, a couple dates here and there. A couple. I go on some dates and I meet this guy, and we're gonna call him Dave. So I meet Dave on POF. We chopping it up. We going back and forth. We exchange numbers. We texting. And so, we was like, okay, let's go on a date. So we went on a couple of dates. We went to and mind you, I was staying in Norfolk at the time. So if you're from the 757, if you know. I was staying in Norfolk, and he was staying in like Newport News, Hampton. That's where his like base was. That's where his like the military housing was. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to say the nigga was in the military? Yes, Dave was in the military. I believe he was in the Army, but it might have been the Navy. I kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was either Army or Navy for me. I really went into the other branches. I didn't get a chance to venture off to those. Oh, I think I had me somebody in the Air Force. Anyways, I think he was in the Army, and he was stationed in Newport News, and I was living in Norfolk at the time. Now, if you don't know what the 757 is, it is, we call it that because the 7 cities that make up this area is called Hampton Roads, Tidewater, 757, okay? And I lived in Norfolk, and he lived in Newport News. So basically, in between those things, I'm sure y'all have seen pictures. If you haven't, I will insert one right here. This is the tunnel that we have to take to get from where I'm from to the other side of the water. It's only like maybe 30, 40, 45 minutes-ish without traffic. But with traffic, oh, baby, he lived kind of far. You know what I'm saying? Traveling 45 minutes to go out with somebody, to me, it's a little far. But I made a little journey because I had my own car, own money, own job, in college, period. Independent boss bitch vibes. Okay? I don't need nobody to do nothing for me. Okay? So I drove from Norfolk to Newport News to go see him. I can't remember our first meet. I do know, like I said, went on a couple of dates. We went out to eat. I remember we went to the beach specifically one time. And I mean, from what I can recall, because this was a long time ago, honestly, he was looking for a relationship. And the type of person I am, the whore that I am, I don't do relationships. And I tell people that from jump, like, look, I don't know what you're looking for, but this is what I'm not looking for, okay? I'm not finna be nobody's missus, nobody's baby mama, okay? Let me let you know that right now. It's like, okay. They always say okay. And then, anyways, so had that discussion, that conversation. I'm just letting him know I'm just dating right now. I'm having fun. I'm living my life. I'm still a teenager, my nigga. I'm not looking for nothing serious. I cannot remember how old he was. I feel like he was probably my age, if not maybe a couple years older than me, maybe like 20, 21, but not that much older than me. How can I put this without making myself look bad? We had sex. I'm just gonna be blunt because I'm grown, y'all grown, and it was bad. The fault, that shit was bad. Like, size of the boat, motion of the ocean, not there. Everything was really bad. Like, the sex was not good. And for me personally, like, I mean, y'all gonna tell me if I'm wrong, right? I'm looking for something casual, right? Casual, you know what I'm saying? Like, sneaky link type casual. And if you supposed to be my sneaky link and your link not hitting for shit, why are you here? What are we doing? I don't mean to sound so crass or like, I don't know, mean or whatever, but like, if the sex is bad, why would I still talk to you? Like, and I know sometimes you can have sex with somebody and like, maybe the first time it's just off because no, it was just bad, period. Because I remember because it was bad. And so, Yeah, I blocked him because why not, y'all? Like, I know they're gonna be like, bitch, you deserve everything that nigga did to you. But no, listen, like, why would I still talk to you? So I stopped talking to him. I blocked him, and he reached out to me from a different number, or I had like unblocked him because maybe I was like, Courtney, you doing too much. But he reached out to me and he was like, look, I'm sorry, I don't know what I did, but I think, I don't know. He just reached back out to me. And I was like, you know what? He was like, can we just be friends? And I was like, you know what? Because I don't think I told him that the sex was bad. I don't remember telling him that. Because I feel like if I told him that, then the rest of the story wouldn't have happened. He just would have been like, all right, you know what? I'm going to just, you know what I'm saying, go ahead about my business. Remember, we was planning a date or planning like to go out. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, like, mind you, I'm in Norfolk. I remember I was at work. I got off work. I went home. I changed my clothes, put on some makeup. I actually have a picture from that day, and I'm going to insert it here. This is the picture before all hell broke loose, okay? So, yeah, that was me, 19-year-old Courtney, back in 2014. But, yeah, let's go to IHOP, you know, just a little chill. You know what I'm saying? Get something to eat real quick. Again, we teenagers. You know, so I was a teenager. I'm 19 years old. I don't need nothing fancy. Okay, so we ended up going to IHOP. I met him at the one in Hampton. Now, mind you, I told you, Newport News is like 45 minutes away from my house. And you got to go underwater. Literally, my nigga, you got to go underwater to get there, right? Okay, I need y'all to understand that. So, I drive out there and I go to his house, or drive to his apartment. This is military housing, but it's not like on base. It's off base, but it's still military housing. So I go to his house. I think he had 2 cars. I remember he had a white Camaro. I remember that. I want to say he had a second car to another white car, but I remember the white Camaro because, hello, typical military nigga, military bitch car, first car you get in that Camaro, okay, period. So I drive over there. I leave my car at his crib, right? And we get into his car. So mind you, my wallet is in my car, which was my first mistake. Well, my first mistake was fucking with this clown. I remember I left my wallet in my car, which again, well, that was my mistake. So I leave my wallet in my car. I leave my car at his house. I get into his car and I have my keys on me. I can't remember if I left my keys in his car or in his apartment, but I think that my keys was in his car. So, you know, we get to IHOP and we sitting there. I remember we were sitting side by side on the same side of the booth. You know what I'm saying? Like, no problems, nothing going on. We out to eat, we chilling, maxing, relaxing, just having a good time or whatever. So we sit at the table and we order our food. And I don't know how the conversation came up about who was paying, but I was like, oh shit, I don't have my wallet on me. Like, I left it in my car. He was like, well, I ain't got my wallet on me neither. And I was just like, in my mind, I was like, bitch, but I'm like, bitch, you left your wallet too. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of girl, like, one thing about it, I don't care who you are here, man, you a woman, whatever, I'm pulling out my wallet regardless, even if I'm just paying for me or if I'm paying for me and you. I don't need to ask you. I'm not gonna ever look to you to pay for shit. I don't do stuff like that, period. So leave my wallet in my car was a mistake. It's not like I did it intentionally, but I mean, neither one of us had our wallets. So I was like, okay, that's fine. You go in your car. I'm gonna stay here because we already ordered our food. I'm not just gonna get up and leave. It's gonna look like we didn't get our food yet. We ordered it. It's gonna look like we just trying to dine and dash. I don't do stuff like that. So I was like, I'm gonna stay here. You go into your car. My keys are in your car or in his apartment. I believe they was in the car though. Go get my keys. Go back to your apartment, which was only like maybe 10 or so minutes up the street. We weren't very far, y'all. That's also important to this story. We was not very far away from his crib. I'm like, all right, go get my keys, go in my car, get my wallet, and come back. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell him to go get his wallet. I said go get my wallet out of my car with my keys, come back, and I got it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I'm sitting at the table right here, like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go. 5 minutes go by, y'all. 10 minutes go by, y'all. 20 minutes go by, y'all, and this nigga is MIA. Niggas MIA. Mind you, I'm texting him, I'm calling him. I'm like, hey, are you okay? Because I'm thinking something wrong. I'm like, hey, are you okay? Do you need anything? Like, what's going on? Like, do you need help? Like, where are you? You taking really long? Where you at? Radio silence. So after maybe about like, because at this point, like, I'm panicking because I'm like, it does not take this long for him to go and come back. And even if it does, why wouldn't he be messaging me? So like, I'm thinking like the worst. I'm thinking he got hurt or something. So he finally messages me back after me blowing him up because I'm sitting at the table looking dumb. He messages me and says, y'all, listen, let me get close. This nigga says, so mind you, remember I told you I had like cut him off, blocked him or whatever earlier, but we had got back cool again, but we was just friends at this point. Why the fuck this nigga message me and gonna say, So how does it feel to be cut off? Yo, my nigga. Oh my God. Then I actually started panicking because I'm like, okay, so not only do I not have my car keys, even if I wanted to get to my car, I don't have my keys, my house keys or my car keys. I don't have my car. I don't have my wallet. And this was 2014, so Lyft and Uber and all the other stuff was not really popping back then. It wasn't really a thing. This is like 2013, 2014. Like, no, my nigga. I was like, what am I gonna do? Call a cab? But what money? I don't have no money in my pocket. I had nothing. All I had was my phone. And at the time, my parents, they don't drive on the interstate. My mom especially, she does not drive on the interstate. And at that time, it was probably like maybe 9 or 10 o'clock at night. It was pretty late. And she doesn't drive in the dark. And she definitely not driving on the interstate. And she is for damn motherfucking show never driving through that tunnel underwater on the interstate at night. That is not happening. So I'm like, I can't call my mom. I ain't got but 2 friends, so I'm like, I can't call them. I don't know why I couldn't call them. So I just was like, I cried. I got up from the table. I went in the bathroom and I cried. Like, because I was panicking. I was like, I'm stranded. I have no way to get home, yo. Like, this nigga got my keys, my wallet, got my money. He got everything. Like, I'm mad. I'm frustrated. And I'm like, all of this because I said, I ain't want to talk to you no more, bitch, because your dick won't pop in. Like, really, my nigga? Really? Is that what we do? Child. My law. Oh, my God. So, yeah, I was in the bathroom. I didn't even know where I was. So like I said, I was born and raised 757, you know what I'm saying? But I was born and raised in Norfolk on this side of the water, okay? I never had a reason. Plus, like I said, my parents don't drive over there, which means I don't go over there. All my family was on this side of the water. Literally everybody in my family is on this side of the water. So what reason would I have to go to Hampton, Newport News area? I didn't. So I didn't know the area at all. So I'm completely lost. I have no idea where I am. Like, whew, in the bathroom, I'm crying. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm panicking at this point. I'm like, what is they gonna do with that thing? I ordered this food and they pay for it. Like, how I'm getting home, how I'm gonna get in my car. Mind you, I'm like, I don't even really know where this nigga live at to be like traveling. Like, I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I ended up texting a family member. And I was like, hey, like, I'm calling, I'm crying. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, this nigga left me. Like, he got my money. He got my keys. I'm stranded. They was like, what? Now, mind you, let me just preface this by saying the family members that I called, first off, I'm not cool with them right now, but you got to appreciate niggas for what they did for you back in the day. These were family members for me. And they're ratchet AF. Was ratchet then, still ratchet now. I am not. I am nowhere near ratchet. Ain't in my job description. It's not in my title. I'm not. And I'm just like, I don't know like what to do. So I called them. And I'm like, this is like a last resort. Cause like they turns the fuck up. And I was like, I'm really not trying to have all this. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I don't have a choice. So I phoned a motherfucking friend. I called my family. And I was like, this is distant family who I really don't talk to. Like I said, I don't talk to them now. So, but I mean, I didn't have a choice. So I'm like, okay. I call him. I'm like, hey, I'm crying. I'm like, this nigga straight at me. Da, 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 da. And he was like, what? Oh, we on the way. I'm on the way. Imagine I'm calling one person. A truck full of people showed up. Okay. So I didn't even know where I was. Like I said, I had to go out into the hallway. Mind you, my face, you could tell I've been crying. The waitress was like, oh my God, what's wrong? I'm like, what's the address for this IHOP? And she told me, and I remember I leaned against the wall and I got paint because the wall was wet. I got wet paint all over my shirt. And I was just like, wow, what a great, what a cherry on top to this fucking night. I got wet paint now on this cute outfit I had on. So I'm just like, this night could just not, I mean, what else could go wrong, my nigga? Family, they ended up showing up. They came in. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for my food. Like, I don't have any money. Pay for my food. And like, I could see in their faces, they're mad as a bitch. Like, they are mad. And I'm just like, dude, like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. At this point, I'm just like, I just want my car and my wallet and my keys so I can go. He can stay over here. I'm going to go back to my side of the water and we ain't never got to see each other again. Like, fuck this. Dude, like, y'all don't ever leave nobody stranded like that. It is one thing to stand somebody up. It's one thing to cut somebody out. It's one thing to block somebody. But to have somebody drive 45 minutes to meet you with no virtual way of getting home. You got my money, you got my keys, you got my car. I don't have shit on me, my nigga. All I got is my phone. So like I said, they showed up, paid for my food. I got in the car. What's this nigga address? What's this nigga address? I'm like, oh my God. Like, and so I ended up finding his address on my phone from using my GPS to get to his house. So we went to his house. And like I said, this is military housing, y'all, right? Okay. So if my memory served me correct, it was like 4 apartments in a building. It was a huge complex, huge military housing complex, but it was like 4 apartments like per building. Boom, 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 boom. He stayed in this one up here, in the top one up on the 2nd floor. And so I see his cars, whatever, outside. So I'm like, I know this nigga home. So we get there. Which apartment is? Going to the door. I mean, just boom, boom, boom. Banging on the door. Dave, come at me. Now let me just admit something, y'all. I was shaking like a motherfucking leaf. I was shaking like a stripper, y'all. Cause I don't listen, baby. I don't fight. Now I am because I'm older, but like back then, like 19-year-old Courtney, I had never been in a fight before, never been in trouble before, never like had a law called on them before. I was like stupid fucking nervous because I was like, dude, like what is what is going on? So like my family member, they just banging on the door like, Dave, I would say that nigga name, Dave. Hand got tired. I remember like they pulled their keys out and started like banging on the door with their keys. Then this went on for like, it seemed like forever. I just remember I was like shaking and I was like, what is gonna happen? And so his downstairs neighbor had came outside with his wife. I was like, can you shut up? Can you stop all that noise? Oh baby, that was a mistake, baby. I'm telling you. My family member turned around, got to cussing him out. That nigga was like, went right back in his house. So we all still standing up there. He not opening the door. I'm texting him like, can I just get my keys and we can go? Can I just get my keys and we can go? Da da da. This nigga gonna text me talking about the police on their way. Bitch, what are you doing? Oh my God, I just want my fucking keys so I can go, my nigga. Like, oh my God, like, baby, I'm telling you, like, oh my God. So we go downstairs, like, all right, fuck it, we can wait for the police, da, 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 da. So we go downstairs. He opened his door, right, a little bit. Mind you, we all downstairs. I didn't even tell you how many people it was. So it was me, it was a female family member, another female family member, and then 2 male family members. So it was female, another female, 2 males, okay? So they all packed in the car, hopped in the car, came all the way out Newport News, Hampton, drove 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I do appreciate that. I will always appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't do stuff like that. I'm not a liar. I have no reason to lie. That was very helpful. If you're watching this, which I'm sure you is. Thanks, I guess. I'm telling you, I don't fuck with them no more. So, but I'm not a petty person. Like, I know how to tell the truth. And them niggas showed up when they showed out. Period. So we go all walk downstairs. So we downstairs waiting for this nigga to come outside. Blah, 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 blah. So he opens his door a little bit and he like peeks his head out to see if like we still there or whatever. Oh baby, when I say my 2 female family members ran up them stairs so quick that
enemy spotted.
nigga slammed his door like on some bitch shit. I'm like, if you gonna do some fuck shit like that, at least stand behind your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's 3 females out here and 2 niggas out here. 2 of which they was teenagers at the time, so it's not like they grown ass men. Bring your bitch ass outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted to leave me stranded. You got my wallet. You got my keys. Bring your punk ass outside and be a man and stand behind your decision. You made a decision. I'm getting mad. I love again, my nigga. Like, you made a decision to leave me stranded, my nigga, and now you want to even come to your door? Don't be no bitch. They run up the stairs. He slams the door. They keep banging or whatever. They come back downstairs. So he finally texts me. He goes, your keys on your car. Your keys on your car. The police coming. Da 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 da. Like, bitch shit, my nigga. Bitch shit. So I'm like, okay, he said my keys on my car. But by that time, the police rolling up. The police there. So I found my key. My male coworker, my male family member goes over there, gets my keys off my car. Like, yeah, it's there. My keys, my wallet. I got everything. I'm good. So I'm like, all right, about to go. Here come the police. They there. What's the problem? What's going on? The police was real cool. What's the problem? What's going on? Was I feel like it was a bald-headed black guy that was a police officer. And it was one person that he was with. Well, I just want him da-da-da-da. He da-da-da-da. And it was like, okay, da-da-da-da. So we got everything straightened out. I got my stuff. They was like, you okay, Courtney? I'm like, yes. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank y'all so much. Like I said, thank y'all for coming out and showing up, because I would have been stranded. I don't know what I would have done. And yeah, after that, I never saw him again. Like, I got my keys, I got my wallet, I left, and I never saw him again. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm telling you, that night was so terrible. And now when I go out on dates, you're not driving me nowhere. I drive myself, and I always have my money on me. I always make sure I have my wallet on me. I have extra cash, backup cash on me. One thing about it, two things for damn sure, I ain't getting straight nowhere else. That was a lesson that I don't need to learn twice. Okay, period. I never saw him again, but I know back then, if I ever saw it, I was hoping I see this anywhere, because baby, he was gonna catch this motherfucking fade. Because that is some fuck shit. Was that not fuck shit, y'all? I feel like that was, I'm sorry, I'm screaming all into my mic. I hope the audio sounds good. That was some fuck shit, if I ain't never seen no fuck shit before. But like I said, I never saw him again, and then that was just the end of that. So I hope y'all enjoyed my story time. I hope it was informative. I hope it was entertaining. Let me know how you like this vibe. Got my LED lights popping in my kitchen. Got my little tea here. We can do tequila next time if you want to, or I can just throw a little splash in there. Thank you all so much for watching today's story time. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it, even just a little bit. Even just a little bit. Subscribe. All right, I'm about to go to bed because I'm tired, obviously. Again, thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Young and Kinky. Slide in my DMs so we can have a convo, sis. We can talk, get to know each other. Let's be friends. Let's be internet friends. And yeah, I will see you all next Thursday at 4 p.m. Okay, bye.
Yeah, man, I remember being so not